Wonderful. How are you? Welcome to today's session, today's feature, and I pray that you have been doing well. From wherever you are, my name is Kainos, and welcome to this video today. And we're going to share something small from the life of King David. Okay, and we want to see wonderful.
You looked past my sin, my guilt, my shame, and poured your love. You looked beyond me, oh. You looked beyond me, oh. You looked past my sin, my guilt, my shame, and poured your love. You look beyond me, oh. You look beyond me, oh. And I'm the one that you have shown mercy. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. I am the one that you have shown mercy. You have shown me mercy, God. You have shown me mercy. Poured your love on me. I was naked and cold. I need a covering fashioned to your taste. Yes, you have dressed me in your.
In a battle, because of his disobedience to God, and he was killed. And Jonathan happened to be in the same battle, and he was killed too. And the only remaining survivors was this son called Mephibosheth, and Mephibosheth was under the care of a servant. Okay, and so as the servant grabbed him, now walikuwa wanahepa from the palace, they kind of fell down, and then Mephibosheth toppled over, and he became lame at his feet, lame for life. And so because of his condition, he was demoted from the person of the palace, the son of the palace, to a misfit, and they were condemned to live in a far-off place. The Bible records that place to be a pastureless place. Wanaita Lodiba. Lodiba means a pastureless place, a place of hopelessness, a place of nothingness. Okay, a pastureless place. And I don't know where you are at life. Do you feel like you are in a pastureless place? Do you feel like you are in an life inaweza tupeleka place paka you feel like you are in a place of nothingness. You are in an island. You are in this great island of nothingness, of hopelessness, of nothingness, and that is not a good place to be in life. Okay, and that's where Jonathan was. And so even as we as you go through the story of this great personality, it's found in the book of 2 Samuel chapter 9. Okay, I'm not going to read the whole of it, but you're going to follow through. Okay, so David, out of his kindness, in his days in the palace, remember now David is the king of the whole of Israel. Israel has been united into one magnanimous kingdom, and David is the king, and he's in his prosperity days. And wow, it just like one day when he was in his palace, he just was like, no, is there anybody left in the house of Saul that I should show kindness for Jonathan's sake? Okay, so when David asked this question, sasa hapo ndio my memories zinaanza kucrop in, and it was like, wow, there is a servant called Ziba, used to take care of your his master's grandson. His master's meaning Saul's grandson, and but this grandson is lame at his feet, and siku hizi wanaishi hiyo far off place. Like king, you don't need to bother yourself with such misfits. Wanaishi tu huko mbali huko. But you know what King David said? Okay, bring that servant to me. And then he said, "Are you Ziba?" "Yes, yes. Have you been taking care of your master's grandson?" "Yes, yes, yes." "Is he like this, like that?" "Yes, yes, yes." That lame grandson must be brought to my table. Okay. You see, when the king orders, the decree has to be carried upon, and so Ziba brought Mephibosheth David's before David's presence at the king's table. And as Mephibosheth approached the king's table, he lied prostrate and he says, "Master, I am here." Okay? And David let out, okay, a wonderful proposition that I'm going to show you kindness, okay, like you've never seen. Okay? I'm going to show you kindness. Let me just read it, yeah, because it is wonderful. Yeah? Okay, so in verse 6, 2 Samuel 9, verse 6, it says, "When Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, came to David, he bowed down and paid him honor. David said, 'Mephibosheth, at your service,' he replied. 'Don't be afraid,' David said to him, 'but I will surely show you kindness for the sake of your father Jonathan. I will restore to you all the land that belonged to your grandfather Saul, and you will always eat at my table.'" I want us to hear Mephibosheth's response. Mephibosheth bowed down and said, "What is your servant that you should notice such a dead dog like me?" Okay. This person, just right from the age of around 3 to 5, used to live as a lame person. Used to be, and I can imagine the kind of treatment that Mephibosheth alipokea, and he was accustomed to this lifestyle of nothingness, of pastureless, of hopelessness, of being beggarly. And probably, I don't know, that's maybe where some who are listening are in life. Do you feel like you are in at a disadvantaged place in life? Do you feel like you are that you are like a misfit? The king offers you an invite today. Okay, and he says to you that I am going to show you kindness. Okay, you see, the first thing that I want to point out, and then before we go on, is that it is the king's initiative. Okay, you see, the king's summon, by the king summoning Mephibosheth, it's not like Mephibosheth had done anything. It was his initiative to express mercy, to express favor, to express kindness. Okay, and David is a type of Jesus to us. It is a type of God the Father to us, because it is the kindness of God that draws us to himself. It is the kindness of God that summons us to himself, that summons us to his throne. Okay, and you know what the Bible says in the book of Romans 5 chapter 8, that while we were still yet sinners, God demonstrates his love in this, that while we are still yet sinners, Christ died for us. Okay, and so today I want to encourage you. Okay, I want to encourage you that you are the one who God has shown mercy. You are the object of God's love. The focus of God's love is you. Okay, so you are not a misfit. You are not an inconsequence to God. You are not a bad fortune, but you are the favorite candidate for God's mercy today. And so, even as we reflect upon that, may that reality come to you. So, let us end the first part there. So, but check out for the second part as we continue on with the story in the coming days. Sawa. Welcome. Bye bye. Cheers. Wonderful, my people. How are you? Welcome to the continuation of our future today, and it's my prayer that you're doing well. Last time we dealt with the story of David and Mephibosheth, and we're gonna continue from there. So last time we saw that David calls Mephibosheth. He summons Mephibosheth to be brought before him at his table, and Mephibosheth is brought from Lodibar, okay, that far place, to the king's presence. Okay, and we'll also learn about this place where Mephibosheth was dwelling was a pastureless place. It was a place of nothingness. It was a place of hopelessness. And we encourage one another that though we might be in that place where it is pastureless, we might be in that place where it is a place of nothingness, a place of hopelessness, the king has summoned us to his table. Okay, so you're going to continue from there. So in verse 7 we see David's reassurance to Mephibosheth that don't be afraid, I'm going to show you kindness, okay, and I'm going to restore to you all that you've lost. Okay, and then Mephibosheth lets out a cry that who are you that you should notice? What is your servant that you should notice such a dead dog like me?